welcome back to my channel. Today is, what is it today? Today's January 20th? I think it's January 20th. I don't know. The week and days has been all over the place for me. As you've seen before, you saw me, I already took my shower and stuff. I'm already moisturized and all that. I want to show you guys my face routine and just, you know, vent to you guys for a little bit. It's like my little Sunday reset. So yeah, so let's just get right on into it. So I already washed my face in the shower using my native facial like cleanser. So at the end, when I'm done, I'm going to put on my native facial serum, and I'm also gonna put on my Pond's Clearant Dark Spot cream. And then I'm also going to do this mask tonight, not on my whole face, just on my nose, because if you know, I took it out of the video because for some reason iMovie began on my nerves. I don't know if it's my computer or it's iMovie. I had to like cut a lot of footage out of some of my videos, but sometimes my nose, it's not as bad as now. It's not that bad now, but usually it gets really dry, so I'm just gonna put a layer on my nose, and then I'm just gonna touch on my eyebrows and also do my like, what is this, the puffy eye dark circles under eye bags. So eye treatment or whatever, eye mask. There you go. I'm gonna do my eye mask. So I'm just gonna start off by doing my eyebrows first before I start putting all the stuff all over my face. So they're not that bad. You can see I've been keeping them really good because usually I go and get waxed, but I've been keeping them like really, you know, good. So yeah, so let's talk, guys, because it's been a week. Not even a week. It's been a good 2 weeks of stress. So if you've been following me, I don't know if I mentioned on any of my YouTube videos, but definitely if you follow me on TikTok, you see a lot of my more I post a lot. I've been trying to post a lot there. I don't post a whole lot, but I've been trying to post a whole lot. But if you've been following me there, you know that my daughter's birthday, she was turning 12 and her birthday was on the 13th, and she had a ball. I took her to see that movie Megan. If you want to see the little mini vlog, it's on my Instagram. It's on my TikTok. But yeah, she had a good time. The movie was pretty interesting. Like it reminded me of a modern like Chucky. It was really but it was funny. It was not scary at all. It was really funny. She was dying to see that movie since she showed me the previews last year. Like, oh, okay, cool. So we went to go, ooh, oh shit, guys, let me pay attention. So we went to that movie, and then the weekend, I think, because her birthday was on Friday, and that's what we did. Saturday, I don't think we did anything because Sunday I planned her birthday party, and she shares a birthday with her uncle slash nephew. That's what we call it because he's younger. So we'd be like uncle slash nephew. So they share birthdays together, so we threw them a paint party, which was really cool. I'm gonna insert clips probably at the end of little snippets of her birthday party. But yeah, it was a really dope time. But before all of that, my daughter suffers from asthma. I want to say she like suffers because she hasn't had an asthma attack since she was like a baby. So like it was very scary. So I'm just gonna tell you guys how it went down. For me, I need to focus because I always mess this one up. I need like little scissors because I have hairs every year that are like really tall. Sorry if I look orange. It's like the lighting in here, and then this, my ring light doesn't make it, makes me look orange. So yeah, those look pretty good. I can deal. So Saturday morning, the plan was for her to go with my mom to the mall and pick up her gift for her birthday. So I think my son is coming. So she was supposed to go with my mom but when she woke up that morning, she was super, like, she was breathing like really heavy. So and I was supposed to go instead of her because I'm like, okay, she's breathing a little heavy, but she's not like complaining, like she's like super like in need of air type thing. So a couple hours go by, and and I'm just getting ready as usual. I have her like sit by the window, and because at the time I did not have her inhaler because for some reason she went to the doctor a week before, and we did the whole prescription thing for her to get a new inhaler. Boom, that goes in. I go to pick up, but they only put in for her eczema cream. I didn't think anything of it until I had to take my son to the doctor the following week. The week after hers. And I said, and we talked about it. We talked about the inhaler, and nothing was mentioned that her, like the brand got switched. So I'm like, okay. So I finally, that day when she was like having an asthma attack, I woke up early, obviously, and I went to CVS or whatever to go and pick up her inhaler. But then that's when they finally tell me like, oh, the brand switched, because I went inside. Usually I go through the drive-thru, but I went inside this time. And that's when they told me like, oh, the insurance no longer does Pro Air, we do Ventolin now. So I'm like, okay. So I had to call the doctor, and mind you, it's Saturday, so only one doctor on call. I had to wait around. I didn't get a chance to even wait around. I had to wait for them to call or whatever. They never called because by the time things just started moving really fast, I had to take her to the hospital. So, sorry, my son came in, of course. Yeah, I have to let this sit for 20 minutes, but over sorry. So, I go to CVS. They tell me that they can't fill the prescription because it's a different brand. I had to call her doctors, and her doctors had to wait for her, the doctor on call, to put the prescription in. But by that time, it was too late. She just was really out of breath. She couldn't do it. When I tell you guys, I was looking at her. She was so sick, guys. Like, I've never seen her that sick before. And like, she does her inhaler, but it's like this time she had an inhaler, but it just wasn't working. So this is where it gets all crazy. So my mom left, so it was just me and the kids, and luckily where I live right now is directly next to a hospital, so it didn't take us much to get there. But because she was so out of breath, guys, like, and I was pushing my baby. Like, I left like the little kids there. Not little kids, but I left my other daughter there with the brother and sister, and then I took the baby with me, and I literally had to like hold up her body to get her there. I had to just keep encouraging, just come on, we're almost there. Like, mind you, it's snowing, it's freezing cold. Like, guys, it was a scene out of a movie. Like, I've never experienced this. It was like, I'm just trying to give her all the push that she needs to get her, you know, to help them. Like, I'm trying to call her dad, I'm calling her grandmother, and then like, it's just so much was going on. So we managed to get to the hospital. As soon as we get down, as soon as we get inside, she sits down, bleh, throws up everywhere. So I think of all the exhaustion of just like trying to like get to the hospital just took everything out of her. So I have the baby, I'm trying to push her, I have the wheelchair. I'm like, bro, can somebody help me? Like, can you push her in the room? Like, obviously I have the baby here, da da da. But luckily, one of their grandmothers came, picked up the baby so that I could just have all of my focus on her. So what happened? Let me do my eye mask. This has to sit on for, I think, 20 minutes before. So we get to the hospital, and they just start immediately. They do her check-in, they check her weight, they check her oxygen and everything. And her oxygen was really low, so they immediately put her on oxygen. And then after that, they just started pumping her with steroids, and then they started using like the nebulizer. Her blood pressure was okay. Her heart rate was obviously beating fast because she also had like a little fever. And you know, now when you go into the hospitals and stuff, they make you take like a COVID test and everything. So she had to do all that stuff. So she was a champ. But when it came down to doing her, what was it? Oh, when they had to give her fluids, because obviously she was very dehydrated. So she's not a needle person like her dad. Like, they hate needles. When I tell you they hate needles, they hate needles. So I'm trying to think. So after that happened, so they put the needle in her. She like cried a little bit, but she was good about it. And then they, like I said, they just started pumping her with steroids. Like, when I tell you, I don't like hospitals. I don't like them, because to me, yes, they got my daughter back and healthy, which I thank God for that. But like, for also just certain hospitals, you know, they're just trying to make you sit there for the money. Some of them for the money, some of them do care, some of them do not. And you know when they care, you know when they don't care. So we sat, like, literally, we arrived at the hospital maybe around like 12 in the afternoon. She had to stay overnight. Because she was so sick. But she didn't get into a room, because they have this thing where the kids are separate. So they have pediatrics on one side and then the adults on the other side. So kids have one building, the adults, you know, everybody but kids are in the other side or whatever. So we literally, not me, because I had certain things, like, at the same time when all this is happening, I still have to get ready for her birthday party. Like, I had to leave, go and get stuff for the party, make sure her cake was ordered. Like, it was just so much. I had to go drop clothes off to the kids who were with the other grandmother. Like, it was just so much going on, so much. And like, I was literally just tired. Like, I had to show her, you know, like, I had to be strong for her, so she didn't know, like, I was scared on the inside. But like, I didn't want her to know that I was scared on the inside. Like, I'm her mother. She has to know that, you know, I know that she's gonna be okay. And you know, she was a strong girl. And I'm just like, that was just, it was a very unexpected like situation, because literally she was sleeping and then she wakes up with, she can't breathe. So that was because the day before that she was perfectly fine. So yeah, she didn't even get into the room until like maybe like 10. Yeah, it had to be like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, wow. I started getting a little frustrated for the simple fact that a lot of things that they were doing, it wasn't like we couldn't do at home, but because she had so much wheezing in her lungs, obviously she couldn't go home, which I understood. Like, I really understood that. But it's like the length of time that it took for us to get a bedroom, I thought that was a bit excessive for me. But nah, I'm gonna insert some clips of how this bedroom looked, because for the simple fact that the maternity, I mean the pediatric for like kids rooms, looks so much better than the maternity. I'm gonna put a clip right here so you can just see. My camera's about to die, hold on. As I was saying, so yeah, we got into her room finally, and I was saying the maternity, between the maternity rooms and the kids rooms are better. They're bigger. They're actual beds. Now, I want to say bed, it's a couch, but it comes out as like a complete, like at least a full-size bed to me. It wasn't comfortable at all. I'm not gonna lie. It was my back. Now I understand when my husband was like, oh my bad, because you know they give you little cots when you in maternity, but they get a whole little bed, but it's still not comfortable. But it was a really nice room. So I'm gonna show clips. I put clips right here when I'm done of like her experience in the hospital. One of the nurses came in. They were like, we were like telling her, like, you know, we were just asking her if it's gonna be like what time she might be getting out, because she was doing way better by the time all this was like 10 o'clock at night or whatever. And night goes on, she was doing way better. She was talking more, she wasn't sluggish, she was walking more. I have clips of all of that. With her walking with her little IV thing, like I have clips of everything. I'm gonna share with you guys. But yeah, so the nurse came in and we're telling her like, yeah, it's her birthday, it was her birthday weekend or whatever. So she's like, oh, I gotta get her something. I was like, oh, that would be nice or whatever. Luckily, we didn't even know that, you know, she actually came in and gave her little gifts. It was so cute. I'm gonna insert it like right here as I'm talking about it. She gets like this like anatomy thing, some type of like puffball, like locket thingy or whatever. I think it was a puzzle and a well, yeah, I'll see what the other thing is because I can't remember right now. But yeah, it was so nice of them. I didn't expect that, so it was really nice. I think I finally figured out what I'm gonna do with my hair, y'all. I'm gonna do like the mini twist in my hair, but I just have to find time to do it. I'm getting a headache. It's so hot in here, like, and then this ring light ain't helping. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up a little bit. Yeah, so what happened? So yeah, so I think, mind you, the next day was her party. We had at least like 35, it was a small intimate party, at least 35 to 40 people coming. And so daddy, you know, had to put his foot down. I'm like, hey, we got stuff we gotta do once you get out, you know, because they're trying to prolong, because they were doing this thing where one doctor would come and say one thing and another doctor would come and say another thing, so it's like none of it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying some of these hospitals be about the money instead of the care. So that was happening today. We wanted to celebrate her birthday, so she had to get up out of there. But she was good, guys. Like, we wouldn't take her out if she was like feeling bad or like she wasn't getting better. We wouldn't have took her out, so don't worry about that. So yeah, I think I left that morning and I went to go do the things I had to do. I had to go pick up the cake. I had to go and drop all the things off to the place. I had to go set up. I just had to do so much. So I just had them call me when it was time. The party started at 12, and I think she didn't start coming. I didn't go pick them up until like maybe 12:31, which was good because the party was till like 4. I think it was 2:34. So yeah, it was she had a nice time. Like, everyone was so excited to see her. Thanks to everyone who called about her and asked if she was okay. And yeah, it was just a blessing. And like I said, I'm gonna show inserts at the end of her party and how much she enjoyed it and just everything that she did. Thank you to her aunt for being the instructor at the party and dealing with all those kids. But everyone just really had a nice time. It was really nice. But that overall experience, man, I'm gonna like, I have to keep this on, but because y'all, I'm so hot, so I'm probably not gonna keep this on for the time it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna like shorten the time, man, seriously. I'm so hot. But I don't know if I can take this off. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. You know, when I first did this, I thought this was really gonna hurt. But it never did. I get so red. Can't see it on here. But my skin is so red. Like, my skin is so sensitive to anything that I put on it. So that's why reason why I don't wear makeup. And plus, I don't know how to do makeup. I be trying, but it don't work. But when my skin gets so red, whatever, anything I put on. But it looks so much better now. Look at that. So good. And then I'm just gonna put some my native serum. Just a little bit. Don't need a whole lot. Bit with my Pond's. No, I think I put a little too much, but okay. But yes, I'm gonna turn the light off so you guys can like see how it. Ooh. But yeah, shining. Ooh. Oh. Let me stop playing. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and vent you guys and just a little reset, show you guys my like facial, you know, routine here that I do. A little skincare routine. My skin feels so soft. But yeah, thanks for listening. Please come back. You know, I always have stories to tell. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your family. You know, I'm fun and friendly, and you know, I'll see you guys on the next vlog. See you later. Bye.
Alright. So we are here at Kyan and Avery's birthday party, the same day pretty much. This is the worrisome sister here, Colby. What's up, crybaby?
What?
Oh. So, how are you enjoying yourself so far?
Good.
Good. What are we doing here?
Putting paint in the palette.
Ah, I see. So you guys are getting some painting done?
Yep.
Oh, this looks like this is what all the hoopla is about.
No, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, of course.
That's it in the red.
Now let's go take a walk around. Got a bunch of juice. Oh, look, it's one of the birthday people. Hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday. Hello. How you doing? All right, well, she's busy getting some music going. Hey, what's that shirt say?
She needs to sign in.
Today I'm Blacky Black. Juneteenth. June is not for a couple months. A little bit over your months there. Hey, and you, Miss Non-Camera Lady, okay?
What?
Just so you know, I'm doing your job for you. I'm giving up crap.
I don't want to do it right now.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. So, this is the painting section here. Got a couple small easels that we're going to be using. So that there, and a little bit of water for the paint. But this, our paint server here, Kobe. Thank you, appreciate you. Nice. All right, entire table here, and a bunch of running around.
To your child? Anything you want to say to your child? Cayenne.
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, I spent most of it so make sure you don't go back. Hey, how you gonna be over there?
Alright.
8 candles. No, there's none. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Ryan, come on.
Oh, 12. Yo, these